book, Sam asked. Interested caller wants to know. All right, welcome to the Infinite Real Estate Group. We are in the Own It podcast with Chad Morgan and Jared Johnson and our guest speaker, Lacey Gray.
Here we go, guys. Welcome, Lacey.
All right.
Me.
Talking to the mic, Lacey. Come on, don't be
I
afraid.
did.
I
I
did.
need to put it closer.
You need to get it closer. All right. So today we're going to have a lot of random thoughts about dating, real estate, where the market's at, and what we should be doing as real estate agents to survive in today's market. What a random show we got today. We've also got my son here, Samuel Johnson, and he's going to talk about his first booking into the Salt Lake County Jail this weekend. Welcome, Sam.
What's up?
All right. He doesn't have a mic right now, but that's okay. All right. So
All right.
here we go. Chad, come on here. Help me out here.
what are we really talking about today?
I told you we're talking about listings. We're talking about what it's
Listings.
taken to survive in today's market, because I think we can all kind of feel the pinch that we're having.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's down on their sales. We're actually doing really good on our listings. We just took 44 listings.
Oh,
If
44.
you are looking for a luxury townhome, we have some
Luxury.
in Linden that
Yeah.
are a must-have.
And this is the feature. It's funny you mentioned that today, because this is actually the featured listing of today's podcast. You know, that moment of the podcast where we have a featured listing every single time?
Absolutely. We love featured listings.
Yes. Today's featured listing is brand new luxury townhomes located in Linden, Utah, built by Sago Homes, a local Utah home builder. Let's give it up for Sago Homes.
All right. We should get them on the phone someday.
Yeah, we'll get them on the phone here soon. And just a little bit about these townhomes is,
Like, what's the development? Let's start there.
go ahead.
Songbird Cove.
Yeah, the development is Songbird Cove. It's going to have a total of 48 townhomes, divided into different buildings of 6, right? And there's going to be 19 single-family lots. And
19.
yeah, they got a beautiful view. They're in a beautiful spot in Linden off of State Street next to Lowbook Sales. And they have a beautiful view of the Wasatch Range,
Absolutely.
if I do say so myself.
And they have positioned them all so that the rooms are just
Blink.
like. Sam is on our Bluetooth right now and interfering with our.
Sounded like something naughty.
That is no good. We will have a
We
talk when
researched
we
it.
get home. Yeah. Would you like?
Nice one, Sam.
All right, we're new at this. We're not really new at this. We just don't give two shits about it.
That
Because
is correct.
We're all about having a good time. We're all about making sure that we are providing information, but having a fun time doing it.
Yeah, because that's what it's about, guys.
All right, yeah. So Songbird Cove. Some of the unique things about this place is 9-foot ceilings upstairs and downstairs. You got a total of, on the lowest model, which is the Lark.
The Lark.
We got the Lark, the Blue Jay, and the Nightingale. The Lark's actually 2,300 square feet if you were to finish that basement. 1,700 square feet finished,
Mm-hmm.
and 600 square feet in the basement unfinished.
Yeah.
And they will finish it for a phenomenal price. I believe it was
Yeah.
starting around $30,000.
And you can throw another bedroom in there, wet bar. There's a plethora of options.
Theater room sounds really good, especially in a basement full of concrete.
Yes, exactly. And not only that, I mean, we talk about 9-foot ceilings on the second level and how much that makes a difference, because you talk about going into a normal, what a lot of builders doing, they do 9 foot on the first level and 8 feet on the second level. 9 feet on the first level already makes a difference. Imagine that on your second level as well. Plus a 14-foot vaulted ceiling in the master bedroom with these massive windows.
Forgot to add the 14-foot ceiling.
Yeah. I mean, these are a luxurious feel for sure, and they call them luxury townhomes for a reason. They do not miss a beat on their finishes.
I'd put a swing in the middle of my master bedroom on a 14-foot ceiling.
Yeah,
I'd
I would
swing
too.
right in and just look out the windows to Timpanogos Mountain every morning.
Sounds like only something a luxury townhome could do for you.
Yeah, exactly.
None of
All
the
right,
standard
so
spec builds.
no, I mean, in all seriousness, guys, I mean, these are phenomenal townhomes and they will not disappoint. We are projecting to have the first ones done here beginning of August.
End of August.
Yeah. And we are going to have a big party because that's what we do best is parties. So we're going to have bounce houses there. The whole neighborhood's coming. Every single neighbor that fought us on this development is going to be invited to the party because we love them.
Yeah, we're gonna do an exclusive invite to just the neighbors who didn't want it to make it happen, but they'll probably be our top buyers anyways at the end of the day.
Look how beautiful Lacey looks over there on the couch in her picture.
Oh, she's blushing.
Oh my goodness. Lacey, everyone, this is Lacey Gray. She has been an agent at Infinite Real Estate for about 2 years now, right?
Yep.
Round of applause for Lacey
Thank
Gray.
Welcome, Lacey.
Thank you. Quite the welcoming.
Oh, we're very welcoming here.
Yes.
Some days more than others.
Also, yes.
So, Lacey, we need to know a little bit about you because you're our highlight today, or this week in the Own It studio. And we wanted to start with Lacey. We wanted to start with who is Lacey Gray, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Lacey Gray. I have been a realtor for actually almost 3 years, but I've
Okay.
been with Infinite for 2 of those years. And
Right
it's
on.
been fantastic. As you guys know, this is very much of a family team. Lots of teasing, lots of fun jokes, and fighting.
Sometimes we
But-
hurt Lacey's feelings
just
because we tease too much.
Yes.
Sometimes we forget she's a lady and we're guys.
She's the sister, that's for sure.
Lots of gross boy jokes in this office. But yeah, so other than real estate, I love the outdoors. I am, as Chad loves to talk about, I am half lesbian.
Wow.
Whoa. We have a half lesbian in our room.
I feel very privileged to be in this room.
You should.
Wrong one.
I've been talking into both, and then he moved that.
That's just so your spit and your saliva
Yeah,
doesn't hit
no,
my
move
mic.
that. You're way more quiet.
Can you guys even hear me?
Oh, I can hear you
Oh,
great.
I can hear you. It's great.
No, but in all seriousness, Lacey, we really want to know about what got you into real estate. Tell us a little bit about you. Where's your work history? What do you like doing in your pastime?
Yeah. So what got
Why
me?
would somebody use Lacey Gray?
You know,
And also, if I might add, what made you choose real estate as a career?
I was
wait, you guys
expecting a
both
different
asked the
question.
same question, but just worded it differently.
Oh, okay.
That's because one of us is smarter than the other.
Yeah,
Who's who?
We don't know yet.
we'll find out.
We'll find out by the end of this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys tell us who you think is the smarter one. Okay, so what got me into real estate? So a little bit of backstory. I actually did dental for about 10 years before real estate. And I loved it, but I just didn't love that I was, I was on someone else's schedule and, essentially having to listen to someone else. I wanted more freedom and to be able to just build my skills in something else. And so that's why I got into real estate. So far, I've been really enjoying it. I love all the different changes that happen and all the different people that I get to meet and work with and help.
What do you love about it?
I do love that, it's ironic because part of why I wanted to get into real estate was because of the freedom, but here I am on, Saturdays, often working. But with that being said, I like that I'm able to have the freedom to be able to say which Saturdays I do work and just helping other people. Wow, you guys are being really distracting.
That's one of my favorite. We're distracting here because we are in the Own It studio, everybody. Yes, we are. But no, I liked what you said about, like I wanted to be able to have control of my schedule. And that is one of the number one questions when we are interviewing agents here at Infinite Real Estate. I always get this from new agents. And I always ask, why do you get into real estate? Oh, I just want to be able to have more control of my schedule. My favorite response is you can have whatever 16 hours a day you want to work.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Well, it's true. And like I said, it's kind of ironic that that's what I was looking for. And with real estate, depending on what you do, you either give yourself more freedom or less freedom. And the more work you put in, the more freedom in the end later you actually end up getting. So if you work really hard and put in all the work, then you can have longer breaks and
Yeah.
and treat yourself
Yeah.
and do that stuff instead of, when I was at the dental office, I had a weekend and that was it. That was my
Mhm.
break.
So tell us a little bit about your success in real estate. I get vulnerable with us. Like, how was when you started out, was it everything you thought it was going to be?
No, not by any means. I thought getting business, I thought, people would just be crawling to me saying, "Hey, I need to buy a house or sell this home," and that's not necessarily the case. You have to definitely put in the work to be able to get your name out there, let people know that you're doing real estate and work with and help.
What do you love about it?
What was that? I do love that,
Lacey, don't worry about our
it's ironic
technical
because part of why I
difficulties.
wanted to
Just
get into
start
real estate was
talking.
because of
This is
the
a
freedom, but
podcast.
here I
Nobody
am on,
knows what's happening unless you're
Saturdays
talking.
often working.
Sorry, what was your
But
question
with that
earlier?
being said, I like that I'm able to have
My
the
question
freedom
was,
to be able
is
to say which
how has
Saturdays
your
I do work
time in
and
real estate been?
and just
And
helping
like,
other people
give me a
along because
couple of
it's really
these.
distracting.
There's been that's one of my favorite. We're distracting here because we are in the Own It studio, everybody. But there's
Own It
been
studio.
I think we all
Yes, we are.
jump into real estate. We have an
But
idea
no,
of
I
what
I
it's
liked
gonna
what
look
you
like.
said about,
I wanted to be able to
I
have
think that
control
goes
of my
to the
schedule, and that is
statistics
one
of
of
real
the
estate,
number
where
one
80%
questions
of
when we
the
are interviewing
real
agent
estate
here at
agents
Infinite Real
that
Estate get into real
I always
estate
get
are
this
going to
from
be
new
gone in
agents.
the first 2 years.
And I always ask,
And
you
a
get
lot
into
of that
real
is
estate?
because
I just
we
wanna be able
often
to have
think that
more
real
control of
estate's
my
going to be a
schedule.
lot. My
different
favorite
than
response is you can
it
have
is
whatever
once we get our feet
16
wet.
hours a day
Yeah.
you want to work.
Yeah, so kind of going back to what I was saying earlier,
Boom.
just,
Boom.
I thought well, initially it's getting true. into this And field like that I said, I it's, thought, it's kind of ironic that that's what I was looking that for. it And would with be real much estate, quicker depending on what you business do, you than either give what yourself it more freedom or started less out to freedom. be. And then I And realized the more okay, work I you actually have to put sit in, down, the I have more to put in the freedom, work, in come the into end the later, you office actually and end up getting. So and if make you work phone really hard calls, and all put in all the the work, things that then I you can have don't longer breaks necessarily enjoy, and treat all the little yourself nitpicky and things. do that But stuff. that's what instead of, will when eventually I was at the dental produce office, I had a business weekend, and get your name and that out was there it. and That get was my
Mhm.
break. Going.
So tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about your success in
What
real
are some of
estate.
the things that you
Get
when you first
vulnerable
started?
with us.
Tell
How
me about
was
your
your
first
when you
experience in
started
real
out? Was
estate.
it everything you thought it was
Um,
going to be? Damn it, Chad! You keep
No,
messing with my
not by any
volume.
means. I thought
Chad is
getting
trying to be
business, I
the
thought, people would just
engineer
be
here, and he doesn't know what he's doing.
crawling to me saying, "Hey,
Chaz
I
is the
need to
engineer.
buy a house
Yeah.
or sell this
I'm not the
home,"
engineer.
Oh,
and
that's
that's not
Chad.
necessarily the
Here's the
case. You
problem,
have to
guys that are
definitely put
watching
in the
live.
work to be able
Chaz
to get your name out
is
there,
and we
let
bored
people know that
Sam.
you're doing real
Oh,
estate
dang it.
and
Work
and
with and
help.
Chaz is
What do
my
you love about it?
assistant. He's a phenomenal assistant.
I do love
Chad,
that,
Lacey, don't worry
it's
about our
ironic
technical
because part of why I
difficulties.
wanted to
Chaz
get
is
into real estate was
talking.
because of
This
the
is a
freedom, but
podcast, and
here I
nobody
am on,
knows what's happening unless you're
Saturdays
talking.
often
Anyways, yeah.
working.
So I mean, that was my. Let me
But
just
with
kind
that
of.
being said, I
So
like
when
that I'm
I
able to
first
have the
started real
freedom
estate,
to be able to say which
how has
Saturdays
your
I do work
time in
and
real estate been?
and just
Going
help
back,
other people
give me a
along
couple
because
of
it's really
these.
distracting.
Yeah,
so
that's
one
one
of
of
my
my favorite.
favorite.
We're distracting here because we are in the Own It studio, everybody.
Better of an example,
But
because
there's
my wife
been,
was a
like,
successful
we
agent.
all,
Yes, we are.
from the
outside
looking
but
in.
no,
I
when I
I
realized
liked what you
look
said
like
about
that
I
I'm
wanted to
trying
be
to
able to have
emulate
control of my
business
schedule,
stuff
and that is
from
one of
real
the
estate,
number
where
one
80%
questions
of
when we
the
are interviewing
real
agents
estate
here at
agents
Infinite Real
that
Estate. Get into real
business
estate
like
are
the
going to be
way,
gone
like,
in the first 2
I
years.
teach my
And I always
agents
ask,
now,
and a
that's
lot of that is
because she
because
is,
we often
she's
think
a
that real
driver.
estate
Most
should be a
of
lot.
her
My favorite
life is
response is
in her
you can
phone.
have
It is,
whatever
to the point where I
16
used
hours a
to,
day you want to work.
Yeah,
look
so
at her
kind of
phone
going
and it
back to
would
what I
be
was saying
like,
earlier,
Boom.
just
Boom.
John and
I thought
Lacey was the
initially
first
getting
name.
into this
And
field
like
that
I said,
I
it's,
thought
was
kind of
looking for a
ironic that
house
that's
in
That's what I was
South
looking
Jordan.
for, it would be
That's how she
much quicker
categorized
business
everyone. That's how
than
she kept
what
track
it
of them.
started out to be.
And I
And
kind
then I
of
realized the
always
more
laughed
work
about
you
that
put in, the more
because
put in the
I am
work.
more of a structured
You know,
person.
coming
I'm
in
all
later
about
and
putting things in the
getting, you know,
database,
to make
making
phone
sure
calls,
that I
all the
have
things
plans
that
and
I don't
actions that are
longer breaks
necessarily
and,
enjoy,
and treat yourself
nurturing
and
people
things
based
that
upon
stuff.
where
That's
they're
what will
at in my home
eventually
buying
I was at the
process.
dental office business
And
and get
it's
your name
a
out there and get my break.
process for me. It's a system. And
So tell us a little bit
when
about
I
your
got into
success.
it.
in
What
real
are some of
estate.
the things that
Watching
you
my wife
and
like
get
when you first
vulnerable
started?
with us?
Like, tell
how
me about
was
your
your
first
like when you
experience in
started
real
out?
estate.
Was it everything you thought it was going to be? And so I
Damn it,
kind of
Chad,
had
you
to
keep
No,
messing with
not
my
by any
volume.
means. I
Train
thought
myself,
Chad is
transform what I
trying
was
to be
doing,
I thought, you know,
and
people would just
really
be
put some
and he doesn't
systems in
know.
place. But the funny thing is it doesn't matter how many systems I put in place. It seems like everybody kind of comes in with that same mentality. Like, I'm going to make some Facebook posts. I'm going to tell everybody that I'm a real estate agent, and they're all going to use me because they love me.
Mhm. I'm curious, Jared, you said it's not what you thought it was going to be. So in what ways was it not that?
Like I said, like my wife ran her business very, very differently. And the interesting thing is the more real estate agents I get to know, actually run it very much like her. There's not a lot of system people out there. Real estate kind of caters to more of these of drivers, people that are very much about they're people persons. I don't know if that's the right word. I'm trying to think of my um, personality types and stuff, but they're people that like to be around people and talk to people um and I'm more of that person that likes to follow a process and you know, a system. So
Yeah. I was gonna say, you know, I've met your wife, Amy, and she's great at what she does. And so are you. But I think that just goes to show that, you know, there's so many different personality types within real estate and we all have our different approaches and it just depends on, you know, what works best for us and also who works with us. I think people they pick most or oftentimes they pick their realtor based off personality. And if you're a great people person as you are, then business is much easier. So, with that being said, I guess how do you swoop in with real estate, you know, with these friendships that you have?
when I'm talking to my friends,
Yeah.
I flat out just ask them if they want to do business with me.
So you're pretty blunt and just straightforward to the point.
He's not scared.
He ain't scared.
No, I'm just I mean, people know me as very like I mean, what you see is what you get. And I'm willing to talk real estate, but I'm not willing to talk real estate if you're not going to use me as a real estate agent.
Hmm.
Like I just like let's talk about something else if that's what you want to do.
Hmm.
So but yeah, so you used to work dental, now you're in real estate,
Hmm.
and how's this year going for you? What have you done this year that's different from last year?
Um,
Because you got a lot more work going this year.
yeah. This year, I guess it's just been more talking about my business with my friends. I think that's been the biggest thing. And so far this year, all of my business has been SOI, so sphere of influence. So just word of mouth and talking amongst
Beautiful.
friends what I'm doing.
That's
So I think
great.
that's the biggest thing is that I've just made real estate more, you know, part of my day to day life instead of just my job.
Yep. Because what do I always